Within the wealth dynamic square, we look at 8 different ways you can create wealth, and there are only 8. And as I go through each of the 8, I'll start first of all by just going through the framework and the principles behind wealth dynamics. The first one is on wealth. That wealth is not about the money. It's about our personal path of least resistance, where we are following our flow, and as a result, whether we're getting paid or not, we know it's the right path for us. So the first fundamental thing is that this is about who we are, not what we do. And the second part is that this is not about a particular industry or vehicle or profession or even country. That you'll find that great entrepreneurs will always move to whichever is going to be the right place where they get their flow. Like a great surfer, you don't complain about the fact that the surf is out and you don't have a good wave. You just position yourself for where the wave's about to be. So the second thing, which is really important, is not only is this about who you are, it's about who you play the game with, and even the football pitches or the court that you actually show up in as well. And the third thing, which is really important, is that as we actually start following our flow, we realize that, like any flow, it's not so much about where it's coming from as a result of where it's going to. That this is not so much about the effect, which is what wealth is, but the cause or the purpose behind why you're doing what you're doing in the first place. So how does the wealth dynamic square work? Well, here is the format. You have a square, you have a top and a bottom, which is the way we think. So this is our thinking dynamic. And then we have a left and right, which is the way we act, which is our action dynamic. You'll see that on the top, you have the people who have their head in the clouds, which is a high frequency thinking called intuitive thinking. And at the bottom, you have the ear to the ground, which are the sensory thinkers. The ones at the top will create value through